It looks like there might be something over there too, but here we are, man. We're gonna go check this out. Holy shit balls, man. Look at this. I'm not much of a cave explorer. I don't know if you can see anything. I don't know how much further this cave goes back. I feel like I hear... Ugh. Oh, hey. There's an opening. What? What the hell is this? Is this the OWYHEES? Haha, I'm a trickster. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for checking out this episode of Chasing Escape. All of you extracelestial star travelers are going to love this episode. We found a secret portal to an island, and the island happened to be Hawaii. I just knew there was a connection between the OWYHEES and Hawaii and those lost trappers from the 1800s. And I will give you my top 5, 6, or 7 maybe do's or don'ts if you go exploring on the big island of Hawaii. My hat in hand, I always return to the Sandwich Islands or Hawaii to try to do work, and every time I do, I remember that doing work on an island that you are not native to is not vacation-y, if that's a word, and yeah, not to do it. And also, living on an island that has a finite number of hiking trails could be a risky proposition. Island fever might be a thing. Try to hike the same trail twice while ignoring the work I'm never going to get. Tide is coming up, man. I'm getting out of here. Hawaii hiking is subject to some challenges if you're not familiar with it. The sun, the rain, the snow, the lava may be in your path. Don't touch it if it's red. Losing your way in a rainforest is always a possibility, and trail closures are always a possibility. And locking your keys in your car at trailheads also adds to the adventure and the zest of life. My business illusions wore off. My sole purpose was to try to find a connection between those trappers from the 1800s and any of the natives who knew about the OWYHEES. I only met one guy. He was at a guard shack going down into the Waiipo Valley, which is King Kamehameha's country, and he had met a guy that was from Nevada that so he knew of it, but still didn't. He loosened up after that a little bit, but he still wouldn't let me down the trail to get down in the valley. Speaking of which, Waiipo Valley is pretty cool. It's closed to the public, so it's this little town down in this valley, and I think it's closed due to like sensitive historical or cultural stuff, but I think it's just due to cultural sensitivity. But there's a beautiful beach, and there's a trail. You can do a horse ride down there, I think, but I didn't.
In 600 feet, continue straight.
I'm such a tourist. Pretty cool if I could do that in Montana, claim like a sensitive cultural area and just let in the local yokels that I wanted. That's a good idea. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Well, I searched far and wide as you can on an island, and I didn't find any evidence of trappers. I was a little, I guess, disappointed in the lack of museums or lack of native history. The people that cared about their Hawaiian roots, or cared about the history and all that. I guess it really only goes back about 200-300 years, King Kamehameha, and maybe 2 generations before that. But I guess before that they were busy fighting off other tribes or something. I visited the historic sites that I could. My favorite one was this one. I highly suggest this site if you visit the big island of Hawaii and sit through the whole video. It is fascinating. Okay, this site is really special. This is called Pu'ukohola Heiau, something like that. I don't know. It's where King Kamehameha built a temple and it's submerged offshore. So hopefully you can see it. This is cool. Oh gosh, this guy looks like he knows.
Northward toward Kohala. He knew already what was going to take place, but he needed to do it for his people, and his people was his clan.
Yeah. And they're all dressed in their chiefly garb. And they're waiting for this moment. When King withstood, and having spotted Kamehameha on shore, said to Kamehameha, "Here I am, cousin." And Kamehameha's response was, "Come forth, that we may embrace." But that embrace never happened.
With Hawaii Island under his control, Kamehameha's fleet of war.
John Parker's homestead here, so we're gonna go check out his house and all this stuff. Very cool. I'm guessing that is the fish and vegetable drying station. Ah, can't go up, man. $10,000 in a year. Well, I don't have that kind of dough or time. Not interested. Back down and around we go. Every one of those rocks was touched at least twice on the inside. That is amazing. Oh man, check this out. This is where the king sat, I'm sure. This may have been his chambers or something, man. Looks like they have running water down this trench here. Looks like there's a spring over there or something. Maybe a hot spring. I bet it was a hot springs at some time. I'm sure he lived like a king. If the top 5 do's and don'ts if you are exploring hiking / history on the Big Island of Hawaii. Do have extra respect for the land and their culture. They are special people. They are about the most kindest, warmest folks you will meet in a touristy area. What you make, sir? Hawaii. Wow, these are fantastic. You read these, gosh dang. Wow, that is really neat. Where do you get, do you go collect all this stuff?
Yeah, it's from the native forest. The name of the vine is called Owyhee-Hawaii. It's good for making bowls, baskets, ceremonial helmets, fish traps, a lot of different things.
What's the warrior's helmet?
One's like these, kind of look like a mushroom, kind of like.
Down there. Yeah. Alright. Oh, like the one you're making right now?
Yeah, I'm making right now.
How long will it take you to make that?
Almost 7 weeks, so well, I got 2 more weeks left on this.
Is it sold already?
No, I don't sell them.
Oh, you don't sell them?
These are for ceremony.
Oh gosh, that is awesome. Don't wear shoes. Try not to wear shoes when you're hiking. Use either sandals or flip-flops. I use my flip-flops a lot. or just go barefoot. Shoes are kind of a pain in the butt in Hawaii, so do ask a local for directions, hiking trails, beer joints, live music. The trails may not may not be where your app says or where the thing says, but they may exist. So do ask a local about trails. Don't ask locals about their favorite or where to go for a secret waterfall. That's kind of their thing, and yeah, they kind of keep it from tourists. So.
Owyhee-Hawaii Street. I am gonna lead you down this road till we get to the Red Road, which is down by the ocean. And then when we get on the ocean view, it's called the Red Road, and it's famous for being the Red Road because they took red cinder from the volcano, and we get the night marchers on the road here. I don't know if you ever heard of that phenomenon.
Do hike to a waterfall, though. It's worth it. There's a jillion waterfalls in Hawaii, and if you've seen one, you've seen most of them. But just be aware there a lot of them are topless, or kind of like Idaho's hot springs. Don't hike a volcano. Volcanoes are big. They become much larger when you try to scale them. Also, volcanoes don't have trees or shade, so yeah, it's hot rock. You're cold as heck when you start, hot as hell, and then you're cold as heck when you get to the top. There's nothing to see that you haven't seen the last 2 hours. So, and at the most brutal dehydrating wind on the planet. Altitude effects. Unless you're evading the law or running from a bear, my suggestion is drive up a volcano. Don't hike a volcano. Do lock your keys in your car as soon as you get there, right before you leave the rental car place. This is the island's energy tax, which every tourist pays. So my suggestion is pay it right up front instead of at a trailhead or somewhere inconvenient. Don't ignore the energy / frequencies / spiritual / just plain crazy feeling that you will have on the big island of Hawaii. There are forces at work, more than one forces at work, and you will recognize them, you will feel them, your body will feel different. And so don't be afraid of them. I would say embrace your native Hawaiian version of yourself. It takes a few days, but it's just as awesome as the regular yourself. Don't count on your hiking plans. You may get there and the trail's closed, or the trail may not exist, or you may not find it. So have a couple different options. Also, the lava flow alters things on the south end of the island quite a bit, so kind of have to watch out for that. In the next episode, the top 5 or 6, maybe 7 free adventures to have in Hawaii if your children take over your history / hiking trip.